Congrats, buddy. It's awesome. I'll indeed be in Cleveland. Alright. Well, I have Rest in Peace, End Time, and Reinforcement, so that should be pretty good against turn 1 Mountain. I'm gonna search right now. Ooh. There might be a Blood Moon deck, so that's even if they're a Blood Moon, then I could search on their turn. Mountain. Alright, so it could be Mono Red Burn. More likely just Phoenix. The Phoenix variant. Modern. What did you play in Modern, Corvinus? Let's see, maybe I can find a Pauper Chance. Modern Regional PTQ. Ooh, Aerial Axe. What's your moto screen name, Corvinus? Your says Death Shadow, so Mr. No. What does Modern have to do with the mocks? The points to qualify for the format playoff. You accumulate points in leagues and in the challenges. Can you link that chart? Of course. It's a tiny bit complicated, but not that complicated. Oh, it's so strong. So what's the deal? You have to go 7-2 or better? Kind of tricky here. I think I just take it. So if they have a burn spell, I take 9 down to 10. Alright, I changed my mind. I'll triple block. I'll triple block the Soulscar Mage. Strictly better, right? Salut Triloc. Oust. Yeah, might as well. I'm not the greatest hand against Burn. It might look like I'm in good shape because I'm at 17, but I've got nothing going on. I need something like a Jace pretty badly. Any Planeswalker, really. How many Planeswalker does my version play? 5? Alright, nice. Oh, Phoenix. Right. Yeah, there should be a Flooded Strand. I'm one short, though. Unfortunate. I guess getting dual lands not that bad, though. I do have a bunch of Cryptic Commands in my deck. Alright. Hopefully I get to fire up that vision before I die. Sunny outside, probably pretty cold, but nice and sunny at least. It's a pretty good draw. They're making their way to Bedlam Reveler, which is a bit scary. $35 modern points queue for the modern playoff every 3 months, yeah. Yeah, qualifying for one's pretty easy. Qualifying for more probably gets a bit tricky. Third, fourth place is like 5 winning a league. Yeah, 35 for first. It doesn't make a ton of sense, the payoff. Then 10 for second. Yeah, the payoff's pretty weird. Let's see. Give me a second. Yeah, I switched from Moto to I actually did update Carvel. Where's the Carvel live icon right now? So wait, it's at the top right. Twitch chat interfaces for me and barely clearable. Yeah, I haven't posted my list. I'll figure stuff out. Let's see, where do I want it? Maybe here? Let's see. Now that's on chat. Close. What if I do here? That's pretty good. Better, right? Did I play around with my camera setting? Not really. Sometimes the camera just function on OBS stops working, so I just have to redo it, so it's not exactly the same spot. But I did get better internet recently. So if you haven't watched this stream in a while and you feel like the quality's better, that's probably it. Looks like it finally got to 8 mana. Gutshot into Bedlam Reveler. I'm killing my token. Oops. I don't really want to keep that Terminus anyways. Maybe I do. I don't know actually. Tough beats yesterday, at least the good guys won. Who won? I didn't even see. I know it was Rage and Caleb in the finals, I think. I don't even know who Rage is. Or maybe I know, but I just don't know. Alright, I have a lot of cards in hand. Can I do anything good though? The Cryptic Command's kind of nice. It's gonna be good at some point, but maybe not right now. I'm just gonna bottom for now, I guess. I'm just gonna say go. Discard Rest in Peace and Ghost Quarters, I guess. Caleb lost in game Rage had a decklist error, so Caleb won? Really? Is that how it played out? Oh, yeah, that is kind of crazy. Just in case I hit Terminus, I'm not even sure if I have any. I've seen all the Terminus. I literally have no clue who Rage is. I'm assuming their hand's not very good if they're trying to cast a Reveler. Alright. Looks like I should be able to live. Sure, lucky Spell Snare. Looks like it counters a lot of cards in their deck. Ooh, Ramnef runes. It's kind of scary. Really? I'm curious. I guess if they have a burn spell, it's kind of bad for me. Yeah. I go down to 1. Oh, Colony has Summon in Sickness. Oh my god, did I just make that mistake? This Teferi screwed me pretty bad. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is kind of sick, honestly. It's not the first time it's happened to me either. Oh well. Gross. It's pretty tilting. I think I'm bringing Vision against their deck. It's a bit slow. I think 2 Rest in Peace is enough. They have, what, Phoenix and Reveler? And no ways to get rid of it. What changes did you like or not from your list yesterday? I thought the list yesterday was good. Obviously, I wish I had more Ritual of Soot in my graveyard, in my sideboard. I probably should have. I mean, to be honest, I should have just played something else. But I think the deck is good. I like the list I have right now. It was maybe just not the best tournament to play it in. Man, I don't know what to cut. Maybe Alice is kind of mediocre. Is Gearhog the real stuff? I don't know, it's Sauce's list that he did well a while ago. Not sure if he's been playing a lot of Modern lately. I'll update the deck list, give me a sec. As soon as Moto stops being finicky. I think Visions will be good against them. I don't know, maybe their deck is a bit faster than I think it is. Sounds not very good, but turn on Vision. I'll keep. Could be a mulligan. Is this the Mox right now? No, it's just... I said the Mox run begins because you need points for the playoffs and stuff. So that's what I'm playing for right now. I'm not sure if they have Blood Moon. I'm assuming a deck that plays all mountains probably does have Blood Moon in the sideboard. Why would you not? What does spell snare hit? They have Tormenting Voice and Manamorphose. Countering Tormenting Voice sounds pretty good. They might board out Tormenting Voice against me, but I'm not sure. Alright, I'm just gonna counter Tormenting. It's like countering a draw 2 card. Still get a old value, but whatever. At bottom, it's a spell. Makes it very likely they can kill a Jace. Don't you get a bunch of points anyways as a Hall of Famer? I don't know. We used to, but I don't know how these points works. Can I just use them for anything? Because I think the points you win are specific to the format. But I think the points you win are for... There's like a... It's a bit more complicated this year. There's a bunch of different like... Wow, really? That was their turn? Jeez. That's a pretty lucky turn. I was considering just brainstorming to put a Terminus on top. I wonder if that was not the right play. Alright, I'm gonna save Celestial Perch for a Blood Moon. Have I looked at Esper? Some people reckon it's the truth. I haven't played Modern at all lately. I doubt Esper is the truth, though. Eidolon. I guess I'll just Terminus, right? Seems pretty bad to I get Chomp and then attack 4 with 2 tokens. I get an extra point of damage in, but never know. Maybe they use a burn spell somehow on a token. The nice thing about this matchup is that they probably don't have stuff like Skullcrack, and I can always get a crazy value out of Timely Reinforcement. Oh yeah, finished yesterday. Not good. I lost my last round. I ended up with 2 wins, 3 losses, and a draw. I ran pretty bad. Has he? Oh, nice draw. I guess I'll tap now. Oh, I should have tapped in the upkeep. Whatever, it doesn't make a difference. I don't think they have anything that costs 5. Get rid of it. I'm kind of low. I want to be able to attack with Colonnade too. How did Rage just... How did people not figure that out before though? How did they realize he had a card that wasn't... Who realized it? Twitch chat realized. All right. So they could actually still be okay if they top deck. I think step 1 for them is Blood Moon, or something that deals with Colonnade. So it doesn't have to be Blood Moon. Unclear that block is good. The Eidolon might be screwing them. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, I guess game loss is not that bad of a punishment, but honestly, I'm guessing the reason why he made the mistake in the first place was because the format was so awkward. For those of you who didn't watch, we had to like play multiple best of ones because Direct Challenge doesn't have a best of 3 on Arena. So you couldn't just like have your deck and sideboard in and out. You had to like kind of copy your deck and like do it manually, like build your deck, sideboard it for each. That's the only bad thing about the event, honestly. Everything else was great, but basically the only bad parts of the event were the limitations of due to. I'm gonna bring back in Terminus against Eidolon and stuff. And I don't mean this as a dig to Arena, you know, the program's still fairly new, but just, you know, the facts, like, it was a bit tedious to always have to take care of that stuff. Maybe even oust and settle on the draw, I don't know. They don't have that much burn. Have Hazoret, Phoenix, Eidolon. Does a direct challenge do hand manipulation? I'm not sure. I think it might. I'm going to board out some of the top end. Maybe one fairy, one cryptic command. Maybe Mana Leak's a bit awkward on the draw. Maybe just one Rest in Peace is enough. I think Rest in Peace might not be that good, because especially if they board out some Reveler. Because the Phoenix, they're gonna play them and I'm gonna exile them anyways. I think the event would have been better if it was best of 1 instead of best of 3, perhaps with group stages instead of pure Swiss. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Just like what you could have done is have like a bunch of groups and everyone plays everyone best of 1s. Like group of, let's say, like maybe 2 groups of 22 and 23. And you just play like 11 best of 1s. The scheduling's kind of rough though, if you do that. It's like kind of a logistic nightmare. Alright, I think I have time. I think I'm just gonna go with Vision turn 1. If I didn't have Tiny Reinforcement, I would have a tough decision, I think. Maybe I'd play Serum Visions on turn 1. Eidolon would be kind of a disaster. It's not nearly as bad. It's kind of tricky. Definitely bottom in Field of Ruin. Up's kind of interesting. I'm going to bottom it just in case they have an Eidolon. I feel like it's kind of a disaster if I... Oh, they were down to 2 cards in hand? Wow. I think I'm going to top. They just mulligan into Oblivion this game? Oh, they mulligans to 4 cards? What the hell? Did anyone else notice? Best of 1s are bad. I mean, yeah, I guess, I mean, for that event, it's like whatever the format, you know, but I guess it is a good point that, you know, we shouldn't start encouraging best of 1s, even if it's like for good reasons. Yeah, let's not do that. No, I mean, I'm guessing the good thing is, now that event has happened, I'm sure that the Arena's team priority is going to be having a best of 3 direct challenge. So that's cool. you know, that's another point of having these events is that highlights what needs work and stuff. Even though that one was kind of obvious. We knew it was going to be bad going in, but... Wizards wasn't expecting Arena to be so popular, yeah. It is doing great. I wonder how popular it actually is. I wonder how popular Arena is compared to like Magic Online, for instance. Alright, are they just decided to time me out, or are they in the tank, or... Little dig. Pierre from Snapcaster. I don't know if I've ever met Pierre Rich. Making Magic Mobile, entrepreneur from Germany, co-founder of Snap, company behind Snapcaster. I'm mulligan hands with that going lucky. Feels good. I've been nacing Play Artifact from the very beginning, criticizing its complexity, Steam market economy, and hard to follow coverage. Hey, esports companies, the team Snapcaster will help you move your assets to MTG Arena where the real market gains are. Yeah, looks like that Artifact. I'm assuming that's Arena or something. Not sure. Oh, looks like our opening's done. Hello, PPD. Yeah, I mean, honestly, here's my experience with Artifact. I got a key to the alpha, thanks to John, and I didn't make it past the tutorial. I started playing the tutorial, and keeping in mind, I'm also a Dota player, so I should be, you know... But I also hate playing other games. I'm like very like conservative in a way, you know. I like Dota, I like Magic, and that's about it. But yeah, I didn't make it past the tutorial. Then all the feedback I was getting was like, oh, it's kind of good. It's good once you get into it. It's really good. But then I heard it's like a lot like little complex decisions, like a lot of little math problems, which doesn't sound very fun. Sounds like almost closer to chess than to Magic. Does the change in OP change how many QPs you get as a baseline, or is the MOX system not affected? I think the QPs... So it's a bit confusing. I think there's two different points, right? There's the QPs, which you use to play in the MOX. So there's still the same MOX system. Like preliminary is what used to be monthly, you know? The like events where you have to go 6-2 or better that qualifies you to the playoffs. And to play in these preliminaries, you need QPs. So I think I still get those. So I basically still get to play the preliminaries for quote-unquote free. And then I can qualify for the MOX playoff, and then I can qualify to the Magic Online Championship. And then, you know, you still get to buy into the Open. And then there's the, like, format points. I think that's what they're called, the FPs, which you need to play in the formats playoff. You need 35. So if you want to play in the modern playoff, you need 35 modern points. And then if you do well in these, you get to play in the championship at the end of the year. And if you do well in the championship, you get to qualify for the MOX. So it's a bit complicated. Oh, you're back. It's a tiny bit complicated, but yeah. Vagabond 3 months in a row is a Twitch Ramp sub. Thank you so much. Vagabond. We had a little as like the Ragavan. Kind of Vagabond kind of sounds like Ragavan. So I could sing the Ragavan song. A vagabond, a vagabond. Keeping the field slim by confusion alone. Yeah, kind of, right? That's what it feels like sometimes. Path to exile. Yeah. Alright, I guess I just triple block one, right? I have an Ancestral Vision coming up too. Isn't Modern just Mono Dredge? I do not know. I am playing Free Rest in Peace in my main deck though, so... Are the mocks modern? Alright, I'm not going to explain that 20,000 times, because or else I'm going to spend the entire stream trying to explain what's going on. So, I'll just link you, and you can read and figure it out. Actually, maybe I should have pabbed that one and save all my tokens. Could I even path one of my tokens? I think I literally chose the worst target for path to exile. I don't think it matters because they have no cards in hand. A Mox command? Yeah. Alright. So I guess since it's in between rounds. Alright. So you have this whole part here, which is same as last year, except they changed the name of the monthly to preliminary. So you've got the preliminary, go 6 or better, you qualify, you get leaderboard points, you qualify for the playoff, you top 2 the playoff, you qualify, you top 1 the open, you qualify. And then, on top of that, there's the format playoffs. Every 3 months, there's 4 format playoffs, 1 for modern, everything but standard, basically. Because I guess the goal is to, you know, have all of standard on arena, or a lot of standard on arena, push standard on arena, and push arena in general, and then have Magic Online for older formats. So that's what I'm doing right now, kind of. I'm trying to get 35 modern points to be able to play in the modern format playoff. Am I gonna switch formats when you get to 35 modern points? Yeah, I mean, that's a big thing, right? I need to try and figure out what's realistic. I think if you play a lot, you can probably get 35 points in every format. But then there's also arena. They're probably doing what, Grixis Shadow? How many points? So you get 5 points for a 5-0 out of the 35 you need, and you get 2 points for a 4-1. And then you can also get points from the challenges on the weekend. But yeah, honestly, if you're like a full-time Magic player and you have like quote unquote no life, you know, and I don't mean that as a bad thing. That was me for many, many years. But are playing a Millstone deck. Then you can probably like get 35 points in every format. When we play the challenges, I might start playing the challenges. Yeah, I'll see how. You know, it's always like, you know, you're excited about stuff at first, and then you're like, well, that's a lot of time. You know, so I'll see. All right, I'm assuming a deck that plays Claims doesn't have Counterspell in it. I honestly don't really know what's going on here. I mean, I'm assuming it's just pretty standard mill deck, but Breeding Pool is like breeding pool standard? I do not know. Probably should have hit a good card on top. My mana leak. Are there any incentives to playing the challenges or in your Hall of Fame? Well, first of all, they can just be fun, right? Second of all, they give you points. They give you these format points that you absolutely need for the playoff. To play Essence Trophy. So let's see. Vision is cards in the graveyard, and Sheldakile is library with 20 cards or fewer in it. Okay. We're gonna get Surgical. Surgical Cryptic Command, yeah. Well, I guess that was a reason to put the removal back on top. But they have creatures in their deck, right? They have Heater and Crab and stuff, so actually probably messed up. Should have put back like an island on top as a mistake. Thanks, Raph. Is Jace too slow as a win con? As in, you want to start plussing it? I think I'm better off brainstorming. I think I have enough cards that do something that I want to be brainstorming rather than plussing. I think if I draw enough counter spells, I'll just win, you know. How many cards? 33 cards in my deck. All right. Actually, I should have kept Field of Runes on tap. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh well. Also, why did I keep the second Rest in Peace? I mean, they could have Assassin's Trophy. Yeah, I'm playing free Rest in Peace main deck. You can check out the deck list. Was the little cardboard live widget. Yeah. Definitely not as impressive. And the delta is just because I'm missing a Flooded Strand right now. I'll lend some Flooded Strands to one of my friends. I actually keep Turnus, right? I mean, I can definitely still lose. Like Archive Trap. It's kind of scary. And I'm out of Cryptic Commands now, and I lost one of my negates. Yeah, I'm actually not too sure. I need to be careful. Maybe I should start plussing. Yeah, I might just start plussing. Start plussing once my hand is really good, I guess. Let's see. I guess Colin might just kill them faster than Jace plussing. Just so much hair in my deck. There's all the Cryptic Commands gone. Alright. Alright, damn it, it's gonna start plussing. And attacking. Do they play Fatal Push? They do. Alright, good thing I started plussing. I'm not sure the good old Colonnade is going to get there. Game 1 seems like kind of a bad matchup. But is it in draw super good? Not the best. Why Mox grinding? Because you need format points now. So I used to always get enough QPs for everything because of you know, I mean, even without Hall of Fame, I was getting them just from playing Magic Online. But now you need more points and more different formats. So I think I'm definitely gonna go for Modern, and might go for Legacy or Pauper or Vintage or all four, or we'll see. Yeah. Trophy. I'm gonna fight over it. Why not? Do I have 2 cards in hand? And I have a Terminus? I think any draw set could just be an Archive Trap. Alright, I think I'll let them have it. A Boro. Alright, Chase Ultimate just wins next turn, right? Yeah. Assuming game 1's favorable for Maelstone. Favorable to very favorable. Sideboard, things should be a bit better for me. Maybe much better for me. Let's see, they have some creatures. Mana Lake might just be bad, honestly. Because the games go long and I give them up these lands. No board out Mana Lake. So Rest in Peace kind of stops Surgical. It stops that that creature they play sometimes. The one that triggers every upkeep. What else? Do I have the card pool for Legacy or Vintage? I think I have a lot, I don't know. Stubbs Visions, yeah, still a lot of cards, right? Stubbs there, Surveil. Yeah. Definitely want to keep some. I think I want Stroke, right? For Archive Trap. It's one of their scary cards. I think you need to keep in all the removal spells. I didn't wonder if you don't want like a Terminus or 2. I already have too many cards. Maybe Ancestral Vision's not that good against them? Seems like it should be good, right? Cut and Oust. I think Oust is good. Rest in Peace does not stop Shellduck Isle though. Shellduck Isle is cards in your deck. Yeah, I think Vision might not be that good, honestly. I I think just the Planeswalker will be good enough. I'm actually going to keep it at Terminus. Other formats points live. Yeah, they've been live for a while, I think. Oh, I see I have the 1 Terminus in my opening hand. It's almost like a mulligan. Could be an Ancestral Vision. The spell. Spell's kind of tricky. I'm on the bottom. Probably not that close with Spellcaller in hand and Jace in hand. Yeah, I mean the first hand, just having the 1 Terminus makes it almost, unless your hand is like super great, also makes it a snap mulligan. The good thing about the other hand is that I had the Path to Exile, and Crab is pretty scary. Turn 1 Crab. The Orb. The Orb is kind of a nightmare. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do about it. Oh, this game looks pretty grim. Her draw is slightly better. My draw slightly sucks. This is so bad to get to mill me. Oh man. It's kind of a non-Bo's Mesmeric Orb. Do I get an untap land? I don't know. I might have to just suck it up, honestly, and Field of Ruin. I think I have to. Alright, never mind. I'll negate that. Wow. Okay, they have it all. Understood. Understood. I'm not sure. Yeah. Can I even win? Probably not. Alright, that was pretty brutal. Well, it doesn't look like Ancestral Vision would have done much. Yeah, getting out of the trials. I guess they have Assassin's Trophy now. And getting out of the trials helps a bit. It used to be really good against the mill deck. There used to be some versions of the mill deck that just couldn't beat it game 1. Man. I think I might just go for it. Go for the Kinder Egg. Maybe I'll save it. I'll save it for when I lose. That's if I lose a match. If I lose a match, now I'll save it if I don't go 4-1 or better. I'll save it for my second loss of the league. Alright, this hand's a bit slow, but I feel like I have to keep and hope for the best. Jace turn 4 is really strong against them. I don't know, let me know what you think, but I think it's reasonable. Rewarding myself for losing? I'm not rewarding myself for losing. Is that how it works? Alright, no Hedron Crab, which is probably their best card. Hey, Petty Tile. It is true, I do have free Jace in my deck, so even if I mulligan, I'm pretty likely to have one turn 4. The stupid orb. Alright, just gonna brainstorm. Looks like they have trophy in hand. Let's see. Do I need a third colonnade? Unlikely. Might need another Jace. And pretty brutal. Teferi's gone. Detention Sphere is gone. Teferi number 2. I don't think I have a way to get rid of that ultimate orb. Well, that sucks. I have Cryptic Command, I guess. Double Cryptic Command. Maybe I shouldn't have upped. I can't even win anymore. I don't have enough cards in my deck, right? Oh. Bit late to the party. I guess I should have mulliganed. It probably wasn't close, honestly. I just got scared of mulliganing into oblivion. Oh well. Like, I didn't have PF, I didn't have a cheap counter spell, oh, my hand was bad. Losing to mill is tilting. A bit. It's like, feels weird, but I wouldn't say it's tilting. It's just a bad matchup for me. Yeah, all my Teferis are gone. You can just play like a Nulamog in your sideboard, right? Then they need Surgical right away. Yes, Kragon just said the same thing, that's funny. I honestly might. I mean, if I start playing against Mail like once a league, I may play against Mail 10 or 20% of the time. Seems good. Do you feel that you underrate the Mill deck because it has a reputation of being casual and non-competitive? I don't underrate the Mill deck. I think it's very good. From what I've heard, it seems like it's very, very good. Like, potentially the best deck in Modern. I don't know. I haven't played Modern recently, but I see Jason Chung crushes with it. Crushes it with it online. He crushed with it at the GP. No one's underrating. I'm not underrating the Millstone deck. Can just build up their stuff on the left surgical. Yeah, but you have your own counter spells, right? Alright, I'm not gonna play my Storm Visions turn 1. It's kind of interesting. You can always upkeep opt. Tommy is gonna be good against most people. I guess I'll like bottom planes and then top. And maybe if it's really bad matchup for timely, I'll... I see that's a problem with turn 1 Storm Visions. I own Storm Visions, man. No, I don't know. Could be Storm. Could be Mirror Match. I don't know. It's tough. Tiny Reinforcer is not even that bad in the mirror match, honestly. Especially if they're playing like Jeskai or something. I think they're the Phoenix deck? That's a good point. Could be the Phoenix deck. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on here. Could be like taking turns or something dumb like that. Looks like taking turns, right? I don't know what taking turn does. Can't remember if I can just slam. They probably have Rayman or something in their deck. I'm not even sure. Rest in Peace. I'm guessing they have Snapcaster in their deck. Well, not the best matchups. Mill and now taking turns. Taking turns is not a really bad matchup. I don't know about really bad. Depends kind of on your configuration and your sideboard and stuff. I think it goes to like very bad to like maybe even favorable for blue white. Sausage list is pretty good against control. Alright, just some blue-red, some blue-red control deck. Blue Moon, yeah, looks like it. Something like that. Oh, I kind of got wrecked. I got somewhat greedy not playing a land untapped, I guess. Oh, looks like they have Blood Moon. Blood Moon or Fruit of Breach. Melstone, Blood Moons. I've seen formats more fun than that. I don't know, I'm just gonna scoop. I'm not gonna win this game. Spellcaller might be okay as a blocker. I think one rest in peace is good. One or two. One's probably enough. Not sure about path on all four. Maybe Spellcaller is just better than path against them. I feel like I want more than one path though. Spellcaller makes timely worse. Maybe just second time he's not that good against them. Alright, I'll do that. Alright, I know playing Serum Visions turn 1 with a flooded strand in hand is not optimal, but I don't think it's a big deal. I feel like I'm basically trying to get to an Ancestral Vision ASAP. Alright, hopefully you don't just slam a Blood Moon. Or else I'm gonna lose. Why not? So what have I been bottoming? Lands, Jace. I guess I won't shuffle. I'm definitely gonna use something, either Spell Queller or I think Spell Queller. The command. Yeah, like Spell Queller. So if they have Jace, at least have some kind of pressure. I mean, it's not super comfortable, but my hand's not great. I drew like 2 path to exile, which is not ideal. I guess I'll just double down on Spell Quellers. It might have another Snapcaster Mage. No. Anger of the Gods against blue-white. 5 mana Ral. Ral Z. I don't have. Doesn't even kill my Spell Queller, so that's good. What the hell? Am I missing something? Oh, it counts the... fair. That's not that bad. Could definitely be worse. It counts the exile from Spell Queller. Did I shave on path? I only have 2 path after sideboard, yeah. Alright, that didn't turn out too poorly. Hand's kind of awkward though. Feels bad. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the path could have been like nothing super exciting. Yeah. Got 4 cards in hand. Debating whether or not I should path my own spell queller. I think I will. Any downtime today? No. If there was a downtime, it would have happened already. They don't have downtime that often anymore. Wait, where's the Snapcaster? Did they misclick? Draw her on tap. I mean, it's unlikely they have Dispel, but just in case. Now I might regret not having the extra mana for double counterspell. Hope Black-White Sewers gets more toys in the next set was one of my favorite decks to watch, yeah. They have Cryptic Command in hand. I'm actually gonna let that resolve. Young Pyromancer. So I definitely want the second time when they have Young Pyromancer in their deck, yeah. Kind of unfortunate I didn't have played Scared was the Purge. Yeah, hopefully Black-White gets a playable card or two. But, I mean, it's unclear. Even Assassin's Trophy is not really played in Modern, is it? What's the best card? Oh, Spell Pierce? Oh. I think using that Spell Pierce for a token's spewy. If I had to guess. Well, I don't think that's a good trade. I think Spell Pierce could definitely still be relevant. So we know they have a Cryptic Command in hand. That's about it. So if I Spell Snare, they're going to Cryptic Command, but I think I have to anyways. Rough. Blue-red's usually a bad matchup for blue-white control. How does that Spell Pierce the Genius play? If he plays it on his turn, then he gets my Cryptic Command out of the deal. Doesn't seem that good. Blue-black Fairy. Blue-black Fairy might be good. The one guy just stop 8s every... He's the only one who plays it, and he makes stop 8 every tournament with it. It's kind of absurd. The Japanese player, I forgot his name. Wow, what a draw. What a draw. All right. Brutal. Really need an ancestral vision. Should I drop at O2? What do you get for free too? I guess I'll keep playing. 1, 2. Drop for a blue black? No. Unless someone wants to donate $12 or whatever it is for the free to finish. I'll keep playing. Alright, so I get my little Kinder Surprise. Oh, look at it. Yeah. I'll keep playing. Maybe make a tweet or two. Ooh, a little surprise. Does anyone know what my opponent's playing? What day's playing Chromatic Star and Midnight? The toy, it's all Santa. What is that? Oh, Santa and... No. What the hell? This is terrible. This seems so bad, honestly. I'm pissed. I don't know what you're supposed to do with it, but it sucks. It's like there's like a little thingy, so you can like make a little bracelet or whatever. I don't know. It's garbage. Pretty confused here. Pretty confused, not gonna lie. Yep. Guns are allowed, but this is too dangerous. Have you considered maybe not giving small plastic pieces to your infants? But I'm a bit worried my kid's gonna choke on it. Maybe don't give little pieces of plastic to your babies? They're playing the combo version. I played that deck a bit. They're playing like a Sword of the Meek, and they have the... right. Okay. That makes more sense. Do I still have it built? I played that deck for a bit. It was kind of good. The grinding station version of the deck. What's Midnight for? It's for the grinding station combo. There's like, it's a deck with multiple engines and combos. You have like Sword of the Meek and Thoughter Foundry. You also have grinding station. You have a bunch of infinite kills, infinite mill. Oh, that card should be pretty good against them. Little main dex key. I don't think I have anything that goes through it. They need to like kill me with Sly Requisitioner and tokens, I guess, now. Hey Sauce, we're 1 and 2. We got paired against Mill. Should I just counter that? I don't know, man. I'll just counter it. And then we got paired against Blue Moon. And then we beat Phoenix, Mono-Red Phoenix round 1. Or even Mono-Red Phoenix, they had kind of, they mulliganed to 4 in the third game. Well, they can make a bunch of 1/1s. How many basic? 3 probably. They can make a bunch of 1/1s. Wouldn't recommend blue-eyed in the current meta. Alright, what should I play if I want to farm? What are the like 2 or 3 best decks in Modern? Hollow On? Oh, I could get behind some Hollow On. Is Hollow On actually good? Plus it's fast. Wow. I think we have Hollow On stream now. Band Spirits. Band Spirits probably a good choice too. Wait, do people play Phoenix and Hollow On? Really? I thought Phoenix was bad in Hollow On. I thought it just made the deck kind of worse. Brian Gottlieb put together a bunch of tourney data and found that besides KCI, Hardened Skills has the best win rate. I mean, honestly, if KCI and Blue-White's good against KCI, especially if you have Rest in Peace main deck, and it's good against Hardened Scales. See, I'm just losing because people are not playing the best decks. I'm losing because my opponents are bad. Should be getting a great matchup every round, but people play suboptimal decks. Is KCI fun to watch? I don't know. Canister gets a bunch of viewers, and that's all he plays. Yeah, I don't feel like we need a second KCI stream. This guy's not scooping. Cutting. Alright, so I should expect Zai and Planeswalkers. Tricky. Zai and Planeswalkers. Oh, it's kind of tough to play reactive against their deck because they have a bunch of different threats. Pav's probably pretty bad, but they have Scrap Trawler. And they don't have that many basics. Yeah, just keep in all the terminus. And I don't bring in my own creatures. Alright, no clue if this is good, but we'll see. Sometimes I go back and watch you smash the first round of Modern Super League, Gab. You cleaned up with Hollow On. That was sick. Every match was so close to. I almost just lost round 1. Hollow On was really good back then. I even went to a GP just to play Hollow On. I went to GP Lyon. I probably would have gone anyways and played something else, but I remember I was like, wow. I feel like I have a pretty big edge. I feel like Hollow One's still a bit under the radar. I got like, I'm in like XN4 or something. I got like a couple, 1 or 2 PT points. I'm going to GP Strasbourg. When is it? I might. Hauling Mine. Oh, sign me up. I like to draw cards. I'll just play the rip now. The Simic mechanic is out. Sauce linked me a video earlier. Gonna watch it after the...
The Simic Combine and Adapt.
Adapt. What if you could trade a paperclip for a house? That'd be gas. Terminus. Wait, I have Mirror Moon Vessel? Oh god. Cutting. Back to nature. And I have 3 cards in hand. Alright, I'm gonna play the chase now. Zagana Utopian Speaker, 4 mana, 4/4. He enters the battlefield, or when she enters the battlefield, looks like a she. If you control another creature with a +1/+1 counter on it, draw a card. So it's a 4/4/4/4 that draws you a card, and then 6 mana, adapt 4. The creature has no +1/+1 counter on it. Put 4 +1/+1 counters on it. Each creature you control has trample. Oh, looks pretty strong. I'll lose my chase, but whatever. I wonder if I should just get rid of Doctor Foundry. Oh, they didn't sack the Chromatic Spar and restore the rest in peace. That's good for me. Probably should have sacked the Star to draw the cards. Yeah. Small punt from opponent. I think Zagana would be good enough. 4/4/4 that draws you a card when it comes into play. 4 mana. It could be. It's a really strong card. I mean, it looks like a bit like Nico Bolas, right? And Nico Bolas kind of blows right now. Like, same casting cost, has a card advantage coming to play, but maybe that's not good enough. Like, it's not single-handedly gonna make Merfolk great, but maybe there's enough. I mean, you have a lot of good lords. Maybe you were missing just one lord. I forgot to put back Terminus on top. Oops. Yeah, the Huff plays. You're in the right place. Thanks, Melon. 7 months in a row as a tier 1 sub. Appreciated, buddy. Only here for the puns. Is that what you said? Alright, I think I'm winning. But who knows? I feel like they have a lot of cards that don't do much against a Rest in Peace. They do have the Back to Nature technology. I think I'm just going to start plussing. Maybe I need to keep brainstorming, actually. Figured it was hauling mine. And Vision coming up, I'll have enough cards, but maybe not. Let's see. I guess I'd feel more comfortable with Stony Silence in play. Rather than having to use... I'd rather just, yeah. Just have Stony Silence and be able to use my Counterspell for something else. My Counterspell to protect from Back to Nature, basically. Bottom, please. Oh, discard first. Wait, did I forget to use Teferi? Oh my god. The Hall of Fame plays. Yikes. Oh. Hope I don't get decked by hauling mine. I might. I might. All right, more counter spells, please. Thank you, buddy. Corrupting our workforce, the yellowhat stream. That's me. Evil. What'd you do, Andrew? What do you do for a living? By the way, it's Shop. If you don't follow him on Twitch, you might want to. He streams. Probably less misclicks than the yellowhat stream. Probably a bit better at focusing his attention, but yeah, give him a follow. Worked in project management, procurement. I don't know what procurement is, but should I actually try and kill them, or yeah, it's probably faster if I actually try and kill them. I was going for maybe a Teferi kill, but attacking with Colonnade might just be better. Service achat. Okay. Procurement. Why would we want less misclick? Oh yeah, I have the J skill coming up too. Good point. I have all the kills. I'm covering all the... I had alt covered here. Colonnade kill, a J skill, a Teferi kill. A little late to the party, Lily. Tiny bit late. I could just kill them. I don't know what I'm doing. Just showing off, I guess. I feel like if someone's not gonna scoop in that spot, it's reasonable to give them the BM still had all these. Kill them with their own hauling mine. Alright, trying to salvage or buy in. Yeah, I think I have to find some beatdown decks. Like what the best beatdown decks. If I'm gonna seriously try and grind the QPs or the FPs, I don't think blue-white control's quite gonna cut it, especially if it's not well positioned. Turn one, hollow one. Weed 'em, boys. Nope. Yes, I heard Phoenix makes the hollow one deck worse. Isn't that what Cigarette said? He tried it and it makes sense, right? Hollow one doesn't strike me as a deck that like wants a ton of spells, but you have to play Manamorphose, which is not great. What's my reasoning for Gearhulk in the sideboard? I don't remember. I think it's supposed to be good. Oh, Phoenix looks pretty good right now, but we shall see. Like, doesn't seem like you can fit enough spells for Phoenix and enough. I don't know. It's just a mono red version. It doesn't even have black. Wait, it played Adept? Why didn't think I kept on top? Like, it's got to be the literal only card I would keep on top. Was maybe they're not paying attention to my scrying. I know I don't always pay attention to the scry, but I think it's literally the only card I would keep on top. Feeling on Kiki Moon. I was never impressed by the Kiki Jiki versions of Blue Moon, but I don't know, the Blue Moon decks are pretty strong, I think, overall. I think it's probably a worse version of Blue Moon, but wow, timely. Good draw. What do they have in their deck? One Phoenix in the yard. One looting in the yard. It's kind of tough and close. Kind of want to play it now. They don't have Flameblade Adept in hand. Hollow one is not too scary. Alright, I'll just play it now. I'll just gain my 6th life, get it out of the way. My hand's pretty expensive. Blood Moon is so incredibly bad right now. I don't understand why people want to play that card. Guess so. Punish my stupid ass, but we did play against what, 2 mono red decks, and it's probably pretty good against a Meltstone deck. I was never a fan of Blood Moon decks. I don't think it's a secret. Like, I think Blood Moon is a lamer card than Tron. They have 1 card in hand. I guess I'll say go. There's a small chance to just go off next turn and bring back some Phoenixes. Might as well. I'm gonna do Teferi first. Less likely to die. Seems better. I'm reading the comments on my UMA article. Has anyone played a kind of unrelated to the match, but related to the comments? Has anyone played a Furnace Celebration much in Ultimate Masters? I remember Lily took it pretty high in one of her drafts, but I didn't watch the draft. Like, because I didn't know much about red-black, because it's not an archetype I drafted much, so I didn't say much about it, but someone was saying that she was saying that she had a bunch of good red-black decks using Furnace Celebration, kind of aristocrats kind of deck, I guess. Might make sense. It makes sense though, I guess, red-black. So she said, aristocrats, you get token makers, Moan, Young Pyro, Molten Reverse, you pick up a Magma, Hissing Iguana, Celebration, and Dev Denied. Sounds a bit slow though. Sounds kind of a lot to set up, but maybe. Alright, I don't think it makes a big difference if I use Path or Settle. It doesn't use the more expensive card. Pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure this game's over. I'm just gonna play for the Teferi emblem, I guess. Seems like my best bet by far. Or, I don't know, Colonnade's just as... Yeah, no. Playing for the emblem, staying untapped. There's a legacy deck that plays Phoenix and a Creeping Chill. Jeez. Just every format. Furnace is a real good solid card, mostly played, but it's not like some whole engine that wins alone. It adds some bonus to the cards you already play. Alright, makes sense. Oh, I had the Terminus on top. Right. Whoops. Forgot about that. Generator Servant was Furnace. Yeah, I mean, that's not enough, though. Thanks, opponent. Feelings on cutting Snapcaster and Blue-White for missions briefing. Well, I play Rest in Peace main deck right now, so I haven't either, but I think Snapcaster's got to be better, right? Unless the Surveil 2 is especially good in your deck. I could see that being the case. Flameblade Adept, Phoenix, Manamorphose, Lightning Bolt. Looks like I want all these cards. Cut one of the expensive ones, a Jace or a Teferi maybe. Fibonacci, what's the best way to order the mail from supplier and Reaper, and what affects the decision? I'm pretty sure it's irrelevant. I know in Arena you don't even really get the choice if you're not playing full control. But I'm pretty sure it's completely irrelevant. Unless for some weird reason you know what the top card of your deck already is. But I think it's just random. It just doesn't matter. I could be wrong, but I remember thinking about it, and I don't think there's a reason to... I wonder if I want all three rest in peace. What do they have? Just Phoenix? Phoenix, Hollow One, Blue. Maybe just 2 rest in peace is good enough. Isn't surgical good here? I think rest in peace is just better. Should I just go for surgical and rest in peace? I mean, they only have Phoenix, right? Do they have Reveler in their deck? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, too late. I don't think this is a matchup for free rest in peace and surgical. I think the extra surgical is probably comes in against Dredge. This hand seems iffy. What? This hand is great. I think this hand's really good. I have a Timely and a Path, like 2 of the best cards I can have. They have Reveler. I wasn't paying attention. They might board out some Revelers though. That's it? I'm not impressed. Obviously giving them the extra land's not great because they have eluding, and Hollow One makes good use of an extra land early in the game. Like most decks, I guess, but oh man. Decisions. Decisions. Ooh. Alright. It's kind of rough if they get back at Phoenix next turn. Just countering looting is good. Probably want to counter that. Just counter anything, slow them down. Slow down, homie. You never know, homie, about these hollow ones, homie. The hollows, homie. Alright, I guess that'll do. Please, if you watch my stream and Hangout, please don't bring up the Stoneblade argument when people do degen things on turn 1 or 2. That's a lot of damage out of nowhere. Hello, robot lady, is she on strike? Very bad, a year and a half. Was the support, the tier 1 sub? Thanks, bud. Sorry you guys didn't do better at the World Magic Cup. I didn't see you. I mean, I didn't watch too much, but it doesn't seem like you guys did very well. Did you end up playing Undergrowth by any chance? I think I heard there was one team that played green-black Undergrowth. Wow, that's kind of a beating. Did I misplay the Terminus? I don't think so. I was like, wow. Brutal. Am I gonna lose this game? Looks like I was so far ahead. You cashed? Oh, nice. How much did you cash for? Who played Undergrowth? Does anyone know? Let's tap my mana like a non-Munson. You know, never know when Terminus is going to be on top of your deck. What's the Terminus song already? Terminus, Terminus, where is my Terminus? Terminus, Terminus, where is my Terminus? Oh, sacre bleu. Alright, GG. Played mono red aggro, green black main rage with Karn, and green white tokens was a good sideboard. We lost to Israel twice in the first elimination rounds, both super close matches. Jeez, brutal. How are you liking Serum this list? I like Serum Visions in these decks usually. I think it's good. Man, I don't think Phoenix should be that good. Let me think if I found the third rest in peace. Get rid of looting too. I guess it's a bit better card on the play. It's not a reason. Maybe the fairy a bit slow. I think it was Panama that played Undergrowth. We played against them. Sure you don't want Surgical. I don't think they can really bring it back on turn 1, right? I guess they have Gut Shot. Terabad is from Estonia, right? I know it's not Latvia. I don't think it's... Yeah, it's pretty sure it's Estonia. New hairstyle? Yeah, I mean, I just got a haircut. How was the tournament? It was fun. It was cool to be part of it. You know, there was some things that weren't ideal, mostly because of Arena, but Frodan and Bloody, who are in charge, did a good job. It was cool. The prize pool was super generous. Sounds like the coverage was good. You know, yeah, had fun. I was kind of a bit... I don't know, I was kind of a bit... Like, with the whole technical things and stuff on the side... Does Manamorphose do anything for them? They still need a way to actually discard the Phoenixes, right? I just countered the, like, draw discard spell. Maybe I'll just counter that. Make sure nothing's silly here. What if they have, like, double looting? What if they have 2 ways to discard their Phoenix? Alright, I'll just let that resolve and pay for my mistakes. Yeah. No, honestly it went well. The only, I was saying earlier, the only bad sides were the technical limitations of Arena. But that's, you know, nothing against them. It's just, it's good. It showcases what needs to be done and what, you know, what their priorities should be. But yeah, it was fun. Obviously, I wish I had won. You know, 3K for first is 45 players. A lot of them are like, you know, kind of new to Magic. You know, it seemed like kind of a squandered opportunity for me, but whatever. All right, I think I have enough removal that I want to keep. I don't want to keep all the spot removal, so I'm gonna bottom the oust. I want to find a planeswalker. Oh, Shrine. That's kind of scary. So I have 1 Detention Sphere, 1 Teferi, and then Cryptic Command to get rid of it. At least I'm on 20 and I have no pressure. And I have the Rest in Peace, but... the Shrine Technology. I guess I won't negate just a Manamorphose. I like to counter Manamorphose, but I don't think this is a good spot for it. So, place your bets. Is Burning Shrine gonna deal 20 damage? Should I have opted first maybe in case I draw the Detention Sphere? I don't think playing opt first makes a ton of sense. I lost an opt and 2 path. Well, their creatures are not going to deal a ton of damage. Alright, that should seal it. That should do. 3 mana to sack the shrine. I was gonna hope they tap out at some point. I think I'm okay letting the shrine get a few more counters if it means they have to play with, like, you know, triple sphere of resistance the entire game. I don't know, maybe not actually. Yeah, I kind of messed up. I'm dumb. Should have just countered and bounced there. Yeah, I butchered this game. Ugh. Now I've tanked so long, they probably know what I have. Tilt. I made like 6 mistakes in a row. Probably gonna lose this game now. Yeah. I'm so freaking bad. So frustrating. Of course that's their hand. Tilt. I'll come back to Modern Gab. Wow, I played that game so heinous. I should have just like counterbounced the Flameblade Adept like last turn. I think like not bouncing it right away was fine. Oh, I don't have Phoenix. Thought I was dead for sure. Would have won so easily if I just counterbounced when they played Adept. Well, the good thing they have these unplayable Eidolons. Well, looks like I might still win. Somehow I didn't get punished for just the most horrendous of misplays. And that's a tricky one. Yeah, I'll let it resolve. I mean, Splitly, it's pretty clear they don't have much in hand, right? But I have like Terminus on top. I'll let it resolve. All is my Cryptic Command and my Terminus. Daggers. Maybe I was supposed to counter it. No, I guess I punted again. I'm bad. That's pretty unlucky. I had to like lose Cryptic. They had to add a Bolt. That was a tilting loss though. All right. I need I don't know, I think blue white's kind of